Hey, Sampa here, and welcome to a new Let's Play of, as you can see, Strange Antiquities. Antiquities. Oh god. Yeah, I know I played the game before. Not as a Let's Play, but in private. But it has been quite some time, so I don't really know anything. I forgot everything. But this is a new game anyway, so it wouldn't really help. It's kind of puzzle, mystery, detective stuff. So we'll see how I will do. I'm actually not sure if I should write some stuff down or if everything is inside the game, but we'll see. I'll just start right away. Let's go. There's no speaking. As a thaumaturge apprentice, there's a lot to learn. Every object must be treated with care, and it is important to identify the harmful from the harmless, the potent from the mild. Makes sense? It was only supposed to be a temporary arrangement when Eli left the shop. Strange Antiquities in my hands. None of us knew that by then the pendulum was already swinging, with a terrible certainty that could not be stopped. Okay. The ravens were an omen, a circling unkindness of black wings and cheerless cries that seemed, even then, to signal the start of a rising dread. What a great start! Day 1. First day. Let's see. Ooh. We have so much stuff. Hello, Catty. Yeah. Okay. I can inspect my stuff. Aha! What is this? Color and composition. Move the cursor over different parts of the object to inspect it. A dark blue-green gemstone. I thought at first it was bone, but it is in fact clay, painted to look like bone. Sense of touch, cool and smooth, hard and somewhat rough. Scent and sound, I have nothing to remark. Yeah, I guess so. Inner perception, it fills me with a sense of foreboding. Okay, so what can I do here? Click to edit. Shape, icon. Ooh. Oh god. Oh, let's go back for now. So I have to click on the thing first, but let me look around. I can do hints. I could ring the bell to call in a customer or see if I have any notes that might lead somewhere interesting. Yeah, thanks for that. I guess I have no notes. And what's this? I have a grown fear deep within me. I cannot let it take hold. Oh, okay, so this is like a thing that rises with fear, maybe? Oh, can I open this? Oh, I can. Alright, alright. I guess we can start now. Ding! Hello, first customer. Eli White. I have been called away to assist in an urgent matter in Ravenglass and must leave at once. I'm leaving the shop in your care with some reluctance, I might add. Yeah, sure, go. Make use of my reference materials here. Take this. Okay. Hold and drag here. There's an index in that bag that may be useful for you. If in doubt, study it carefully. And remember that there are some powerful artifacts here. Under no circumstances should you seek entry to any locked doors, drawers, or cupboards. Are there any? In fact, safe is not to touch anything at all. I am your apprentice, right? Should be back in a few days. Alright, go, bye-bye. Ooh, what's this? Use the arrow keys to navigate your shop. Okay, I don't know what this is, but it seems interesting. Let's go. Okay, so, oh god. Okay, I see the locked door. A voodoo doll? Interesting. Oh, there's so much stuff. Alright, so what's this? This is about Eli. Eli is a thaumaturge, a collector and curator of powerful objects. Subjects that to the untrained eye may appear dull and lifeless, but that in the right hands and armed with the right knowledge can be a gateway to so much more. For Eli, the quest to unearth and understand each new object has been the driving force of his adult life. As owner of strange antiquities, Eli is a stern master. He knows firsthand what can happen if the right precautions are not taken. He doesn't tend to show much emotion, but he does have a more tender side, a side that is mostly reserved for the store's cat, Jupiter. Day 1. Oh, okay, so we can read what they told us. Hello, kitty cat. Jupiter is the thaumaturge's cat, or more accurately, Eli is Jupiter's thaumaturge. Jupiter found strange antiquities, perhaps drawn to the curiosities within, and made it his home. Eli was more than happy to accommodate him, but he learned early on that Jupiter was his own master. His business is his own, but it largely consists of regular naps, terrorizing rodents, and midnight explorations of Undermere and beyond. What he does on his excursions is a mystery, but he seems to be well known among the town's residents. Nice. Okay, so let me just look at the book. We got Guide to Occult Objects, T.S. Gill. Can I open it? Yes. Okay. Okay. There's so much stuff to read. Okay, so we can just ring the bell for the next customer. Memory cannot reside in both the mind and... Okay, I have to read everything here. But let me call in the first customer. Hello. Congratulations. Today is the day you meet the great Thomas Pope. That's me. I'm a man of two loves, fresh mountain air and a little white dog called Hamish. Okay. But I reserve some room for laughter among friends and shops with cats in them. If you would be so kind, I am looking for a replacement for my hunter's boon. Use right-click on items to inspect them. Hunter's boon. What am I supposed to do here? Let me see if I can find it. Hunter's boon. Aha! A hunter's boon is a primitive item. They grant the power of the predator, enhancing perception and agility. They are made from trophies taken from slain beasts, with those from the deadliest predators being the most prized. They are simple items without embellishment. Simple and made from... It could be this one. It could also be this one. Gives me a sensation of power. Yellowy brown. Smooth but with hard ridges. Okay, it could be this. And what's this? Hard and somewhat rough. Soft sound like a serpent's whisper emanates from within. It has some evil quality to it. I do not like to hold it. What about this? Bronze. Okay, it's not a tooth. Okay, so I go with the easiest solution since this is like the first customer, so it should be quite easy. I shouldn't think too much. So, can I just say it is a hunter's boon? What am I writing? Hunter's boon. I don't know anything about the things, but I'm going with this. Okay, so if I just... I hope this is right. Oh god, I can wait, I can pick up the candle? What am I supposed to do with that? Uh oh. What did I do? Well, okay. Use item. Identified. This is a tiger's tooth, a trophy from a predator. On close inspection, it gives a sensation of power. Yeah. Selenic totem. These carved totems, more commonly known as moon hearts, can be imbued with a sentiment or feeling, such as love or joy, then held tightly to recall the same feeling. They sometimes feature crescent shapes associated with both the Selenic and Noctic disciplines. Indeed, the form of the item itself will often have a connection to either the moon or the night. I'm going to be so bad at this, because as I was reading, I already forgot what I was reading. Okay, moon hearts. Sure. Book content discovered. I guess I can always reread it. You can add labels to items for inspecting them using... Yeah, I know, I already did. Okay, so... Oh! Ah! Go away! Okay, pressing shift zooms in. I guess this is like... Is this a crescent moon? We could actually name all these things before a customer comes, but I don't know if that will take too long. Okay, sure. Next one. Jack Hungerford. The nights are drawing in again. Dark shadows hide dark deeds, or so my father always used to say. Seems like the shadows have grown darker since the past 2 winters gone. A creeping dark has set up in my house. I'm told a shadow hold will draw it out. A shadow hold? Shadow hold. A shadow hold, or oshatic vessel, is a container of any kind, sometimes a jar or a bottle or some sort of box. It can be used to contain an oshatic spirit, the manifestation known as creeping dark, pulling it from the shadows like poison from a wound. They're decorated with an elaborate design called a shadow catcher. Okay, so this is on it, and it is a container. Should be easy to find. Shadow hold. Shadow hold. It's this one. Wait, am I correct? Nothing to remark. Pungent. This have been carved in. It's clay. Let me just look at different things. Just to make sense of everything, so I know where everything is. Okay, so this is a shadow hold, and I guess I don't need an icon or something. We go with that. It's kind of interesting, like the markings are just turned around to not make it as easy for us to see. Or am I dumb? No, it is the markings. The first few customers should be easy to handle, hopefully. Let's go. Identified. The item is a container of some kind. The design on the bottle is the same as the sketch. Yeah, sure. Sunbond. A sunbond is small and lightweight, designed to be carried discreetly, and made of a non-precious metal of some kind, housing a gemstone of light. Oh, that one? They carry the warmth and the light of the sun, a brightness that can pierce the darkest gloom. I'm pretty sure it's this one. That's the only light one we have. There's an auto-labeling option in the settings if adding labels by hand isn't your thing. Sure. But that would not be interesting, right? David Schaefer. What with all these ravens flying about under me today? Can't remember ever seeing anything like it. Your beard is kind of weird. Not a good day to be the sort who believes in dark omens. A letter for you. Oh, thank you. Open. Come on. Let's get this out. We discovered some papers in a hidden desk drawer in the boatyard last night. Mr. Jones almost threw them in the fire pit, but asked to take a look at them first. The man does like to burn things. Some papers. They look old. Maybe there's nothing of much use here, but I thought of you when I came across an entry on the shin. Charlie Weathers. Okay. So, am I supposed to go there? In the boatyard. Thought of you when I came across an entry on the shin. So I'm just going to leave that here. Oh, I could... Wait, can I put it here? Yes. What's this? Oh! Hello? Oh, so it's a mystery? So I'm missing 4 pieces, I guess. We'll find out. Next one. Stanley Hume. I want an Ossic ring. Ossic. That's a pleasing word to hold on the tongue. Is it? Ossic ring. Ossic ring. These somewhat macabre objects were originally made as offerings to the goddess Fortune, but the practice fell out of favor as belief waned. They're hard to come across now, but they are occasionally thought out for their ability to keep vermin at bay. Some say that they can hear Fortune's unearthly hiss when they hold an Ossic ring up to the air. Aha! I already know what I'm going to get. Ossic ring. You are an Ossic ring. That gave off a hiss, right? Yes. Made of bone, this item satisfies the description macabre. Close inspection confirms that a hissing noise can indeed be heard. Nice. And what's this? Evocant? These stone items weigh the same as a man's heart, according to popular myth. The truth is, they're a little less dramatic, but the weight of these items is nevertheless important and should not stray more than a hair from precisely one... Oh god, what kind of... I always forget what kind of unit this is. We'll see. They are placed on the chest of those in coma to draw them out. Okay, sounds weird, but sure, why not? Can I find it? Should be. This looks like a heart. Next one. Edmund Bishop. The behavior of these ravens is disturbing to say the least. As a rule, they only come together to feed. Ravens are omnivores, carrion eaters mostly, but they'll take anything they can get their talons on. Sure, what do you need? And they kill if necessary. I didn't plan on dropping in today, but there's something happening out there and I'd like to know what. So what do you need? A voice of Sanunus might help but put me at ease, or it might do the opposite. A voice of Sanunus. The name Voice of Sanunus is used to refer to any bronze talk that has certain imbued properties. With skill, such an item can be used to read the patterns of nature that are otherwise hidden to us. Sanunus is a pagan god of the forest and and nature, typically depicted as a man with the antlers of a stag and often wearing or holding a torque. To any bronze torque. So, wait, we did have something bronze. Is it this? Bronze. It's a torque or some kind of ring or something, right? Can you hear something? Oh. Voice of... Voice of... What is it called? Not a sunbound. Voice of Serenunos. 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 Alright. So. Identified. This item is made of bronze. A similar looking item appears around the neck of Serenunos in a sketch. Spirit Eye. There are some who stay away from spirit eyes, believing them to be a window into a world that should not be seen, and others who deride their fear as nothing more than a superstition. It is not clear exactly what they know, another layer beneath the visible world perhaps, a layer that requires something more than the traditional sense to experience. They draw their power from the opposing symbols inscribed upon them. Is it the eye here? Closed. Oh. Sure. Let me just see. So... Oh. Why did I... Where are all the other people? Like, can't I, like, go up and down or something? That's weird. Why are not all people shown? Okay, let's end the day and see what I can do. Or is there something I can do? The black mare thundered through the icy rain, shining wet in the silver moonlight. Her cloaked rider was exhausted, cold, and soaked to the bone. He knew he would not survive the night if he did not reach Back Barrow. What's going on? Ding ding. Ooh, what's this? What am I supposed to do here? Okay. Shackles? An escaped prisoner ran northwest. He hit me in the first building he came to. What? What am I supposed to do with this? Oh, okay. Next person? Ah, well, that's just perfect. Undermare fizzing with fear over these ravens, and the thaumaturge has left his apprentice in charge. Sorry, my dear, that was rude. Pay no attention to me. I am an old lady who got out of the wrong side of the bed. Sure. These ravens have got under my skin is all. Please do let Eli know that I was looking for him next time you see him, and pass on my thanks for letting me borrow his copy of Hermetic Symbology. Ugh. So what do you need? Okay, sure. Oh. Quentin Holmes. Let me see. Oh, God. Oh, shit. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Yeah, sure. Next person. Tess Sherwood. Hello. I feel paralyzed. I have no job, no partner, no friends, no prospects. Well, that's good. I heard a horned shackle might be the answer. Maybe. Let me see what you need. Horned shackles are used to bring about change in one's life, bestowed the ability to overcome personal demons. In use, the horns erupt between one's fingers, causing them to become worn smooth over the years. They can be worn as pendants, but are more commonly totems of some kind. An example of an elaborate horn shackle. So there are horns. Horns? Is it this? Kinda looks like this. Let's see. Is it smooth? Everything. No, this is rigid and this is smooth. It's in bronze. I have a strong sense of being watched. That's weird. That does not sound anything. What is this? This is just wrong. But it's not this, right? It's too big. Gold. Hard and somewhat rough. Okay. So it has to be this. Or it's something along this. It's rough and pitted. Ooh. Textured. So okay, it should be this one. What else did it say? But if the horns are rubbed, they should be smooth. And this one is not. But I can't really do anything else. Horn shackle. Okay, I'll just go with this. Horn shackle. Because I... Oh, what am I writing? There you go. Shit. It wasn't right. It wasn't the item I'm looking for. Horn shackle? Cool. Polished. Is it this? I'm overcome by warm, loving emotion. Exactly. I should have done it differently. I should have just looked at everything and then I can exclude the things, right? So, for example, an ecumenical is a receptacle commonly featuring a memento mori that acts as an aid to recollection. A memory cannot reside in both the mind and the ecumenical at the same time, and it cannot be stored indefinitely. When a memory has been left for long periods, it can begin to emit unpleasant vapors. An empty ecumenical, on the other hand, has an ominous presence, pulling at the threads of one's mind. What is an ecumenical? Is that like a... I see, I need some kind of dictionary right next to me. But I think that's just a name. Commonly featuring a memento mori. So either it's unpleasant vapors, ominous presence. A memento mori. Something along the time. Something with time. This. Raised detailing. It has an energy about it. Out of body feeling. White paint. Wrongs. Nothing to remark. Colorless blue glass. Surprisingly warm. Cool and smooth, intricate detailing. Okay, next one. Arius Remnant. These objects induce a form of synesthesia, where colors and tones, light and shadow, can be felt through touch. Colors can be felt through touch. They are sometimes used by those who work in low light conditions such as miners. The gemstones in an Arius Remnant are arranged in the shape of the constellation that shares its name. It has gemstones. I don't see it though. Binding seed. These items are made of two distinct materials, representing the mantic and the wixic, the mind and the body. The winding path of the mind is described by a spiral encompassing the body, the seed. A binding seed is a form of punishment that amplifies feelings of guilt and shame. So a spiral and encompassing the... is it? Hard and rigid, it's rough and pitted. Stone, it appears to be a fossilized creature of some sort. Well, these are spirals. I notice a slight out-of-body feeling. Do you get a... No. Well, it could be, still. Could be, it could be. Or it could be this. I don't like how this makes me feel. Okay, so this is it. It's two different materials. And you don't like how it makes you feel? That is perfect. Binding seed. I will just call it like that. Binding seed. Let me just... This is not confirmed yet, so I will make it red. Next one. Ethereal key. An ethereal key is designed to be hidden from prying eyes. When activated by moving the object in a circular motion, the key is revealed by its gemstone of light. There are rare items and not generally known about the outside of atomic circles. Gemstones of the night power the concealment charm. Moving the object in a circular motion. So we need gemstones. Gemstones of light. But I can't really move things, can I? So, something like this. Yeah, I can't really move stuff. So this is also not yet. These stone items weigh the same as a man's heart. Stone items. Is this made of stone? Iron. Yeah, no. Yeah, too light. Nope. Ooh. Okay, this is perfect. So this should be it. Stone. Hard and cool. Nothing to hear, nothing to remark. Alright. So what else? Yeah, place on the chest. Evocant. I will just call you Evocant for now. Next one. Eye of Xenunos. Oh yeah, no, we don't know the eye, we only know the voice of Xenunos. Known as the Eyes of the Forest, these ancient artifacts enable one to enter the minds of lesser creatures. It is alleged that Xenunos himself wielded an eye. Eyes of Xenunos are hard to come by, they are powerful and should not be used carelessly. Okay, it doesn't really tell me anything. Guise of Lillian. These items can allow the bearer, okay, I see fossils, and the bearer to pass unrecognized. If used for any length of time, the wielder can begin to lose the sense of self. The remains of bygone creatures have been used in thaumaturgy for centuries, from petrified teeth and bones to trilobites, ammonites, and devil's toonates. A Guise of Lillian is one of such items that makes use of this ancient source of power. Guise of Lillian. Oh, there you are. I guess you are the Guise of Lillian. Because I don't see any other fossil here. Yeah. Next one. Hearing charm. A simple trinket that amplifies sound. While generally used by the hard of hearing, they are a curiosity that can be enjoyed by young and old alike. And of course, they have more devious applications too, making it possible to eavesdrop on private conversations. Hearing charms take the form of animals known for their hearing. So, a rabbit or... This is not known for hearing. Owls as well. Wood. Play. Animals known for their hearing? Nothing? I don't know. Heart chamber. There's a vast skull in the catacombs, said to be that of the beast Blencathra. Holger's followers believe that when he slew it, he trapped its soul along with its power in an item chamber known as the Wraith Chamber. Heart chambers are based on these mythical objects, but they have morphed over time in a way to keep those dear to us close to heart after death. Holger wielding his twin axes, Wolfsong and Fearbringer. The Wraith Chamber. And this is Holger. He looks like a monster. Or a beast. Heart chamber. Okay. No idea. Something that can be worn around the neck, I guess. Okay, so let me just think about this, but I'm going to stop here. It's been a while. And we'll see what we can find out next time. I'll see you then. Bye bye.